would now like to go over the remaining information in Chapter 6, and the first one is the standard deduction pertaining to dependents. The standard deduction for dependents is limited to the greater of $1,100 or earned income plus $350, not to exceed the standard deduction. I would now like to go over problem 53 in your textbook to apply the standard deduction for dependent children. Stephanie is 12 years old and often assists neighbors on weekends by babysitting their children. Calculate the 2020 standard deduction Stephanie will claim under the following independent circumstances. Assume that Stephanie's parents will claim her as a dependent. Stephanie reported $850 of earnings for her babysitting. So she had earned income, which is $850. And if you add $350 to the $850, her deduction is $1,200, and she gets to take the $1,200 because it's her earned income plus $350 is greater than the standard deduction of $1,100. Now in B, Stephanie reported $15,000 earning from her babysitting job. So if you take the $1,500 earned income, add to it the $350, the deduction she can take is $1,850 because it's the earned income plus $350 compared to the standard of $1,100. Now in C, the actual earnings that Stephanie made babysitting is $18,000. If you take $18,000 and add $350, the total is $18,350. You can take only up to the standard deduction of $12,400 for a single individual dependent, only up to $12,400. She cannot take the $18,350 because you are limited to $12,400. In the prior two examples, we were comparing the earned income plus $350 to the standard for a dependent child of $1,100. And in both cases, they exceeded the $1,100, and that was what is allowed. However, once you get to the standard deduction of $12,400, your dependent child is limited to that standard deduction.